Hello fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your Starseed message for November 2021. Welcome. Guys, I have designed this reading as a pick a card style. You can be drawn to any of these symbols here, and each one of these corresponds with a deck here, but you will not know which one. You will also not know which one is for your sign. It's about what you are drawn to at this time and the message that Spirit has for you. For those of you who are drawn to the key, visit pile 1. For those of you who are drawn to the lock, visit pile 2. And for those of you who are drawn to the nickel, visit pile 3. General messages only here, guys. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome. This is for those of you who were drawn to the key. The key, pile 1. This is about stability for you. Something to do with your home. Home, 4 walls, key, a sword of truth, key, communication. (11, 7, 6, 76, KW, KW could be significant to you. Lots to be interpreted with a house key. Alright guys, general messages, take what's for you, leave what's not. Guys, you may also feel like you were drawn to more than one item. Perfectly fine, just follow through with the entire video. Also, if you guys are watching the ads that are running on my timeline or on the videos, I know no one has a ton of hours to just spend time watching ads, but they do help. So if you do take the time to watch any of my ads or leave a like on the video, subscribe, I do appreciate you. It helps me to grow. And thank you. Thank you for those of you who spend your time with White Crow Tarot. Alright guys. Knight of Cups. Underlying the spread, Knight of Cups. What's going on? I'm going to paint your story with the tarot quickly to get an idea. Then we're going to ask the wise fool a question, see what strategies that you can implement at this time in your life. Then we're going to get into your oracles and see what starseed messages Spirit may have for you. Someone could be coming in with a love offer, as we know. An Emperor. Aries energy, you could be an Aries. Or a Divine Masculine, simply at this time. This could be the pile for Aries. You could be this Divine Masculine. Let's see. What is the current energy, please? Benevolent beings for pile 1. Show me the current energy for pile 1. Really drawn to the number 3 right now. 3 could be significant for you. Could be a good number for you. Control. Control, the Emperor. Alright. Current energy is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. A new beginning, a new cycle, a new love cycle, possibly for you. Something's young, something is fresh, something is new. What is pile 1 strength at this time? Clear jumpers, please, for pile 1. New love? Sure. What is pile 1 strengths at this time, please? 7 of Wands. Sensing defensive but resilient at the same time. Possibly an accusation here with the Five of Swords. It could be self-doubt. You're not sure if you want to enter into a new cycle. You could just kind of be blocking current cycles right now, not letting yourself be open. There's a sense of, I like the key, there needs to be good communication. I'm stuck in my four walls. I don't want to come out. I'm tired of the constant battles that I have been through mentally with others. Despite new that's coming in. Someone could be putting you on a pedestal as well. What should pile 1 focus on at this time, please? Thank you. Okay, 8 of Coins in reverse. Just the 8 of Coins. I think this is what you've been focused on. Yourself, your work, your studying. You could be consulting. You're consulting a tarot reading, obviously, right now to figure out what you should do, but the obstacle that you're trying to overcome is this sense of work. Where you meet this person could also be at work. You're being called to not be so introverted, I feel like, at this time. To step out of your comfort zone a little bit, try something new. Where should pile 1 not focus at this time? Spirit. Where should pile 1 not focus at this time, please? King of Cups in reverse. On anyone or anything that is being emotionally manipulative. I kind of think this is how you potentially see your person, pile 1. Because it's new, so you want to make sure you're not being emotionally manipulated. Because you're standing here as the Queen of Swords, ready to cut anything out that does not serve you. Yes? The Queen of Swords. Ooh, hello. Queen of Pentacles right after her. Interesting. Could be 2 people here. Maybe more than 1. Or there's a connection here that would make you very happy. Very happy. There's also, someone could be very self-indulgent here with the 9 of Cups behind this Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords in reverse. You're watching, you're keeping an eye out on the situation. Someone is here. This person could be keeping an eye out on you. Very interested in you. It would be a wish fulfillment for you. Yeah. Someone also returning. Someone could be returning. An ex-lover, possibly. It doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who walked away from a previous connection coming towards you. You're sitting right on top of them. 2 queens and a king here. Either you're embodying both of these queens, both queen energies here, or there are 2 potentials here. We'll see. We shall see. I feel the conundrum here. You could have 2 suitors as well. Alright. Let's ask the wise fool a question. What should you do about your predicament? Change perspectives is what the wise fool would tell you. Most human interactions are open to a variety of interpretations, all depending on the perceptions of the people involved. A wonderful treatment of this idea is Rashomon, Akira Kurosawa's classic psychological thriller set in medieval Japan. The story focuses on the investigation of an apparent murderer of a apparent murder of a samurai who had been traveling in the forest. viewers were provided with 4 divergent accounts of the incident from the characters involved: a bandit, a samurai's wife, the dead samurai, and a woodcutter. Each witness has a different interpretation of the truth. What emerges is how contradictory and self-serving each of their versions is. In the end, we are not sure whether the samurai's death was an accident, a murder, a suicide, or a dueling fatality. Only by looking at the situation from multiple points of view do we begin to understand what has occurred. How else can your situation be explained? There are multiple points of view here. How else, can your situation be explained? There are at least 3 points of view here, and all of them are trying to be self-serving with the 9 of Cups. So, be very careful, right? 3 points of view. I feel like we're missing a 4th for you. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. We're missing a perspective here. The 4th. We are missing the 4th. If you're an Aries watching this, I don't know why I feel like this is your reading for some reason. It doesn't have to be. But if you are, we're missing a 4th. There's a 4th perspective here that we are missing. But are we? We have the page. The page. Okay, never mind. We're all here. I think we're all accounted for. 2 queens, a king, and a page. Perfect. New. The new perspective is what we are here to see. Yes? Beautiful. I like this. I like your reading. Okay. Let's look at your oracles. Your Aboriginal goddess card is Merlin. Merlin, the wizard. Wizard from King Arthur's court, right? King Arthur's legend. Let's find out what Merlin has to say. Merlin on 17. Page 17, number 17 is the right life path. Merlin is the most famous bard and magician since history began. There are many conflicting stories of his birth, and given his modern-day fame, it is hard to distinguish the difference between fact and fiction. What is fact? Is his ability to understand physics and combine them with the practice of magic to create a world which was full of wonder and possibility. Merlin is a very old soul who has lived many human lives and is known to be the reincarnation of Taliesin, the greatest wizard that ever lived. Most importantly, Merlin is known and respected for his prophetic powers. He was a wise man beyond that of any human. His wisdom came from memories of past and insights into the future. He worked at one with the universal energies and worshipped the goddess, yet respected the fact that his was not the only belief practiced during his time. He was also gracious and humble, and his respect for other humans often meant he was called upon to become a mediator in disputes in the Kingdom of Britain. You have found yourself in a position as mediator. However, unlike Merlin, you are unhappy with this responsibility which has been forced upon you. The people surrounding you know your ability to respect others and bring insight and calm to most situations. Don't be afraid to take on this responsibility. It is a sign of respect from those around you. Deal with the situation using the wisdom which is yours, and trust in your abilities to ensure all sides are represented fairly. It will become evident that the entire situation was a simple misunderstanding, and information that each assumed the other party had was simply that, an assumption. As the dispute is settled, all parties will leave feeling they have won, which will result in a newfound confidence in yourself and your abilities to no longer shy from similar situations. How beautiful. What a message for you today. 4 sides of a situation. 4 sides, a house, right? 4 is significant here for you. Wow. Wow. And your numerology card is number 1 for new beginnings. And dealing in the energy of this red, light red fire, as well as this root energy. Just staring at the energy of the Merkaba can help to heal any situations, any tensions. Maybe some of you have isolated yourselves at this time because you didn't want to, or maybe even isolated yourself against friends, which is why we're maybe defensive here. We're defending our point of view in a situation. We have felt the need to do that, and it's made us feel very protective of ourselves and our auras and our surroundings. Hence why we throw ourselves into work with the 8 of Pentacles and we ignore those around us. We're afraid of confrontation. Yes? Yes. Yes. Many of you are. So let's read and see what this card is wanting to tell you. We don't want to fight. All right? But we need to be heard. Okay? This card indicates a time of new beginnings where there will be plenty of opportunities to create a fresh start. These opportunities play a very important part in catapulting you to where you need to be, so it's in your best interest to follow them wherever they may lead. You're being encouraged to find the inner strength and courage to step into the unknown, to feel the fear and do it anyway, and create a brand new life. New opportunities may present themselves in the area of relationships, home, or career. There might be a chance to move, study, or travel, or embark on an exciting new chapter. The 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, right? Regardless, you may pay attention to the signs and seize the moment when it arrives. When you're open to new beginnings, the universe will send you the next logical step to take. Embrace the mystery and the unknown, and you will make your dreams come true. The affirmation for this card, if you would like to say it, I embrace new beginnings and make my dreams come true. I embrace new beginnings and make my dreams come true. I embrace new beginnings and make my dreams come true. Say it 3 times to affirm it in your mind. Okay, very interesting. We have the moon dance for you. This is about walking a tightrope, quite literally. In the light of the moon, it's about doing what we fear. And number 4, again, look here. Number 4, the moon dance. Let's read. Let's read, gang. Right. Daring, balance, easiness, adventure, perspective. Look at this girl balancing on a rope, waltzing with the moon. She is dancing through life. To be this confident is a gift you should be aware of and treasure. Be brave and adventurous. Get out of your comfort zone and see life from a different perspective. If you maintain a balance between levity and lightheartedness, you can stay above the everyday noise that threatens to bring us down. Feel the night breeze in your hair and adventure in your soul. Lovely. I love it. I hope you guys don't mind me reading you these cards, but that's what we're here to do. These are very healing cards for you, so... And I love reading them to you, okay? I know not everyone likes this part, but... Oh. Okay, one more. You have the spring. The spring. This is your Dreamcast Oracle. Something you maybe want to be paying attention to could be occurring in your dreams for the spring. Oh, something with endings too. Here we go, turned right to it. A red-headed maiden sits at the edge of the sacred water. She leans forward, seeking out images and answers from the surface of the pool. She has a desire to belong, to fit in with her kin. Stars stretch across the sky behind her, illuminating the blackness. The light enables her to see clearly and to follow the path. Each star is a gift of hope, a promise that a better future will come, no matter what. Many waterfalls and springs follow around the maiden. Water is a healing symbol, as the springs bring life-sustaining nutrients to every living creature, both sick and healthy. Allow water to cure you. Release your emotions and anxiety. Some of you need to drink more water as well. Water is healing. You can even say positive affirmations over your water. Speak your positive, good energy into your water before you ingest it. Tell your water you love it. I don't care. You think it doesn't matter what you put into your body, it does. Very much. How you speak. You are stepping into the energy of the Six of Swords. Now, this is supposed to be your sexy message, but we do see Casanova here with one of his many damsels. And the idea, of course, behind the Six of Swords is spirit guiding you through tumultuous times, or and it's about mind over matter, head over heart, but also it's coming to a calm place in your mind emotionally. So, and spirit's helping to guide you there, right? So that you can feel secure and stable. The archangels working with you at this time, if you would like to call upon them, are Archangel Raziel and Archangel Ariel. And you pulled the Magician and Strength. Strength to be the single catalyst of change in your own life. To be the Magician, calling upon. You may be dealing with a Leo and or a Gemini, or have both of these heavily aspected in your chart as well. Archangels Raziel and Ariel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. You also have strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So, pile one, I think we know what's being asked of you. Oh wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. 11 and 1 create 1, 1, 1. Oh yes, oh yes. What a protection message for you. Finally, we have the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. This is about coming out of the shadows, letting yourself not hide who you truly are, hiding because you're worried about the opinions of others around you, hiding who you truly are because you're not sure how to let yourself be seen for your differences of opinion, who you are. Some of you have gone down the spiritual path, the spiritual journey, and you're not sure how others around you will accept what you're doing. You understand that there is something greater and beyond you that you are a part of now, or seeking or wanting to be, but you don't want to be criticized or judged for it. Now is the time for you to remove the mask of limitation. Accept who you are and stand boldly in your truth. This is what you're being called to do at this time. Pile 1, I hope this message did serve you at this time. Please remember to leave a like on the video if it did. Spread your good, loving energy. Help me reach more fire signs. Help me grow here at White Crow Tarot. I hope to see you soon, and I will see you soon later this week for more videos, more readings. Thank you. If you don't feel like this was your message today, stay tuned for the other piles, and I will see you there. Take care. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome. This is for those of you who were drawn to the lock symbol. Lock is secure. Takes a key to open it, a sword of truth. Something is locked up. You want to be safe, you need to be safe, you need to feel safe. We need to open up. Freedom of expression. Alright. Take what resonates with you, of course. Leave what does not. Guys, while you're thinking about it, do be sure to leave your good, loving energy on the channel. Drop me a like. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, or if something resonates with you. I do appreciate you. All of my social links are down below as well. If you're interested in my masterclass, do see the link down below in the description. Or if you don't feel like this was your reading today, be sure to visit the other piles in this reading. See if there is a message for you. Or just cross-watch, because there could be more messages for you at this time. Thank you, Pal 2. We have the Magician underlying the spread for you. Single catalyst of change for you, coming from an emotional place with the Magician. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, I felt the need to say. Gemini, Virgo, of course, but this Magician's dealing with fire, heavy wand energy, 5 of Wands, combativeness. And the Devil here on the split. Ooh. Could be dealing with some envy. Envious people around you, people trying to compete with you, karmics, someone who whispered sweet nothings in your ear. Sure. Let's see. That's why you need to feel safe in a connection. Whew, just felt a shift. Interesting. Your current energy. Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Piscean energy. Surrender. Delays. Also, your strength at this time is the 4 of Swords, so we are healing. You are taking the time to heal. Heal from a karmic situation. It was kind of dark for you too. I feel that there was literally a drop. A drop in energy. You're healing. And it is your strength to do so. You're not speaking either about this issue. Deep healing for you. Okay. What should pile 2, excuse me, focus on at this time? Please, benevolent beings. What should pile 2 focus on, please, at this time? Could be dealing with a Pisces. You let me know. You will be getting justice in this situation. Something fair, equal, and balanced that happened to you. I feel the need to say justice. Libra energy here. Justice. Communication about that with the 8 of Wands. Taking swift action towards that. Towards justice. Could be, of course, dealing with a Libra, contracts, negotiations. You need the truth of the situation. A key. You need the key to go in that lock. You need the truth. Where should pile 2 not focus at this time, please? Where should pile 2 not focus at this time? Three of Pentacles. Something to do with work. The establishment, the foundation, where you should not focus. Three is a crowd, the moon, There's then the Hermit. Okay. Don't isolate yourself. There's a sense of wanting to isolate yourself from a situation. Or someone has isolated them, that you've taken time out to heal, but Spirit's trying to tell you to don't give your energy to the third party. It was a third party for you, for some of you. King of Swords after that. Hermit to the King of Swords. Could be a Libra. It could be a lawyer, if some of you are going through separation. You will be ghosting this situation very soon, or taking the time. This is healing. Healing for you, pile 2. Heavy healing going on in your reading. Let me know if you're dealing with a Virgo. Alright, let's ask the wise fool what's going on in your situation. Help you see if you can implement a strategy at this time that will serve you. How do you keep a fish from smelling? Put it in the water, freeze it, burn incense, cut its nose off. This last bit of cleverness results from adopting an ambiguous outlook and discovering what the problem could be, or discovering that the problem could be interpreted in other ways. The wise fool says adopting an ambiguous outlook is easy. Simply ignore your initial response to the way you think about something, and then imagine other contexts where it might make sense. Examples. Light-headed workers can refer to employees as Friday afternoon office party, and also to minors. Let me read that again. Examples. Light-headed workers can refer to employees at a Friday afternoon office party, and also to minors. Place where you are charged the going rate can refer to a fish market, and also to pay toilet. Okay, interesting. Remote spots can refer to faraway places like Tahiti and Timbuktu, and also to sofas. It might turn into a different story can refer to the court testimony of a convicted felon, and also to a spiral staircase. Ambiguity is your friend, and when you find it, you have discovered new possibilities. Czech writer Milan Kundera put it well: the greater the ambiguity, the greater the pleasure. How else can your problem be interpreted? How do you stop a fish from smelling? Cut its nose off. How do you ghost a ghost? I have a feeling this is going to come out in different ways for you. I'm not necessarily going to solve this for you, but it could be something for you to think about how your situation could be interpreted in another way. So, as the Hanged Man would see it, everything is viewed from the Hanged Man's perspective, right? The Hanged Man sees things upside down. So if I looked at this upside down, I would say that you've healed your heart to a situation where there was no justice for you. Definitely. And this is not a Three of Pentacles situation, a third party. And you will be re-emerging out of hermit mode. Re-emerging. So for those of you then, for most of you, you've probably already gone through this. This could also be refusing to see something from a different perspective. Okay. And for those of you, for most of you who I suspect, you are going through a spiritual awakening. And you are being called to surrender. Surrender. Healing. Let's read. There are answers in here for you. You need to feel safe and secure. And if you were dealing with karmic energy, people, you are removing yourself from those circles. Okay. Have you ever experienced that light bulb moment when suddenly everything just falls into place? Where the key pieces of the puzzle finally fit, and it begins to take shape and form the skeleton of the picture. You haven't finished the puzzle yet, but you're getting a glimpse into what it might look like when it's completed. Spiritual awakening is a profound moment in time and embraces your true sense of understanding from your very soul. You may not even fully appreciate the gravity of what you're learning right now, as it is so great. However, over the next few days, it will become clearer and will give you a very deep insight into yourself. Regardless of the situation, this new revelation has brought you close to self and provided you with a foundation on which to understand yourself at a far deeper and more profound spiritual level than you have ever before. You still have some ways to go, yet this is the beginning of a new journey in your life story, which will prove to be a major turning point. Indeed. The Hermit is also a spiritual awakening. The Hermit goes within to discover, to step back from the world, to rediscover the world. The power, the knowledge, the insight of yourself is in yourself. You don't have to seek outside of yourself to find the answers. It's already within you. You just have to learn how to quiet your mind and still and connect. Connect with that which you need to see. Your numerology card, in fact, you pulled 2. It's funny, each of these piles pulled 2 cards of a different pile. You pull 2 numerology cards. Number 74, nature, and number 5 for creativity. You are the magician. You came out as the magician. You are a creator. You're an artist. You create. Therefore, you are. You create. Therefore, you are. Some of you are musicians with the lullaby here, number 38. Musicians. I'm going to read you these cards. Number 3, 3. Again, I said 3. Who did I say 3 for? Pile 1, I think? Or pile 2? 3 was significant for you, for somebody. Creativity. This card indicates a need to reconnect with your creative side to improve your quality of life, or just your quality of life, and align yourself with Source. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Playful creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. This is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavor that lifts your spirits and makes you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it brings you joy. Through playful creative expression, you can heal disharmony in your body and disharmony in your life. It's now time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. For in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. The affirmation for this card, if you would like to say it: through playful creative expression, I make my dreams come true. Through playful creative expression, I make my dreams come true. Through playful creative expression, I make my dreams come true. Say it 3 times to affirm it. And nature. Get out in nature. Go climb a tree. Go hug a tree. I'm very serious. Go hug a tree. This card indicates a need to spend quality time in nature. Nature has the ability to heal and replenish you when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help revitalize, balance, and ground you. When you merge your energy with Mother Earth, you enhance your connection to the divine. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside or around computers and electrical devices. Maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. You are being encouraged to improve your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being by walking along a beach or in a garden or park, hiking through the forest, bush, mountains, or a desert, swimming in the ocean, river, lake, or stream, taking a trip to the wilderness or countryside. I think we get the picture. Going camping or horseback riding, gardening, or having a picnic, lying in the sun, walking in the rain, or playing in the snow, or reading under a tree. When you align yourself with Mother Nature, you align yourself with Source. And this is a very powerful way to raise your vibration. So go get out in nature, my friends. You need it. Connect. And we see her, this spiritual awakening, literally by a tree. And the white light from within, right? From within the tree, she is literally healing herself through connecting with nature. And she sits naked out here. That's beautiful. Number 74 could also be very significant to you at this time. Okay. Some of you are musicians. That's kind of like the King of Swords here, where we saw him. Yeah. A musician. A lullaby. Music is very significant to you at this time. You could be hearing songs on the radio that are significant to you. Of course, you could be a musician. But, or going to concerts, just listening to good music that uplifts you is very important. The lullaby. You're feeling very nostalgic. It's coming from, and I feel like he plays from, you could be, someone's composing a piece or dedicating a piece to something or someone. It comes from a very emotional place. You play from the heart. Yeah, strings. Definitely could be dealing with an air sign. I feel the need to say you have some heavy air in your chart. Gemini is what I just heard. Okay. Oh, wow. Double King of Swords. Look at you. King of Swords all over your reading. Ooh, you were heartbroken. You're composing a piece, a dedication to what? To that lost relationship. Sure. It's helping you heal. You're healing your heart. Look at that. Double King of Swords. And he wears a mask. See, like the King of Swords here, he wears a mask. He does not want to show his inner emotions. And here, like, the top hat is covering his eyes. He doesn't want his eyes to be seen. It's, but he plays from such a beautiful, sad, and emotional place. You're romantic. You're heavily romantic, whoever you are. And you've been hurt. I could be speaking with a masculine, whoever you are. You've been hurt. You've been taken for granted. I feel like your love was taken for granted. That's why you're locked up. Locked. You hold the sword of truth, though, in your hand. The only way to unlock that sword is if you open it yourself. I feel the need to say that, yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Here's the key. There's that key, right? Judgment right after that. Up to you. Spirit's kind of putting it back in your lap. They're there to help you, of course, but it's up to you. You have to, and I love that the Hermit's here, because, guys, the Hermit, unlike Temperance, and nothing against Temperance, but the Hermit actually takes actionable steps toward their own healing, whereas Temperance is kind of about divine timing and leaving it up to the universe to dictate when things will unfold, allowing time to do the work. In other words, the Hermit has to take an active role in their own healing. The Hermit has to be proactive. You have to go for it, right? You coming out as this heavy King of Swords. Three King of Swords here. 1, 2, 3. It's like, and number 9. 3, 3, 3, the Hermit. 3 times 3 is 9, right? So it's, and 3. Wow. A lot of beautiful synchronicity here for you, pile 2. Look for ambiguity. Ambiguity. Alright, you pull the Elephant. The Elephant never forgets. An elephant never forgets. You know, and the Elephant, which is beautiful, is about stability. It's about family. It's creative. It's loving. Loving. If you wound an elephant, it will not forget. So you don't have to forget what you've been through. But you are trying to release it, though. You're trying to release the pain that you've been through with the spirit of the elephant. I want to read this to you. An elephant never forgets. Or so the saying goes. However, these giant gentle beasts are much more than that. They are highly social animals that form family bonds for life. They are extremely loyal and stick together. If the Elephant card has graced your home today, consider yourself fortunate and lucky indeed. Take time to think about what strengths you have and who is in your social circle. Reach out to those who you have not connected with, or tackle a new creative hobby. Take time to engage with others. Look toward others who can be loyal to you. Who is loyal to you? What is loyal to you? Communication is the issue. Communication is needed. Who is loyal to you? Turning that creativity into something beautiful, creating from that space as well. The Archangel working with you is Archangel Uriel, and you pulled the Emperor, number 4, about stability, right? The Emperor, control. You've held back, you've kept a tight lid, and some of you moved on. You bottled these feelings up inside of you, and you dumped yourself. There was justice, right? You need justice. You need a truth. The truth is honesty, clarity for yourself, and knowing which path for yourself to move down at this time. You've needed to know that. This is about stability, efficiency, taking charge of a situation, and ambitious planning. For many of you, you haven't known, you have felt, you have this idea that you want to reach a certain level of excellence in your life, a certain level of control and manifestation, and you've always kind of felt put on the back burner. Like, that's something you've always had to strive for, to become the Emperor. And if I'm speaking to my like heavy divine masculines in this reading, I feel the need to say you kind of measured your self-worth according, and maybe others did to you, right? Measured your worth according to, you were judged for that. And I kind of feel like you just need to go within, right? Kind of disconnect to reconnect from the world, and not to have to not let the world put this pressure on you. You do it yourself. In fact, maybe the world didn't even have to do it for you. Maybe you did do it to yourself. It's okay. It's just you're being called to not be so hard on yourself. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. And just kind of shouting out to my divine masculines out there for a minute, like, you don't have to carry this facade of being so hard, so tough, right? For many of you, it's not even a facade. You are this. You are the emperor. You're the emperor without needing to prove it. Your starseed message is perspective. Perspective. Again, like perspective, the Hanged Man. Some of you have heavy Pisces in your chart. Okay? Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, not the other way around. And the experience that you are going through is but a speck in the cosmos, in the known universe. And the known universe is but a speck in the unknown universes. But it is all an expansion and an expression of consciousness. It is worth exploring. Don't think you are minuscule. Don't think your experience is unworthy. You're here. You made it into existing. Your energy focused into a single point to be. So, you here. You made that choice. Of all the potentialities in the universe, you chose this lifetime to be, to exist. And that is remarkable. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think about that. You're capable. You always were. You're remembering who you are, your God self, your power. That can't be taken from you. Ever. I hope this message served you, whoever you are. If you don't feel like this was your story, be sure to check out the other piles. Do remember to leave a like on the video, guys. Help me reach more people. Help White Crow Tarot grow, expand the community. I will see you in future readings. Until then, be well. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome. This is for those of you who were drawn to the nickel. The nickel. A 5. 5 energy. Could be going through some challenging times in your life. We shall see. Could be going through change as well. General messages. Take what's for you. Leave what's not. If this doesn't feel like it's your story, be sure to check out the other piles, as there could be messages in there for you. All the piles, I will say, have kind of been correlating with one another. So, if you just want to cross-watch, I suggest doing so. There are good nuggets in every single reading thus far that I've done. Other than that, sit back, relax, and just see what resonates with you at this time or what you may need to hear. Using the ethereal visions tarot today to paint your story. Do be sure to leave a like on the video, either while you're thinking about it or if something resonates with you. Help me reach more people on this YouTube platform. I do appreciate you. Alright guys, we are releasing a burden at this time. The 10 of Wands in reverse. Heavy change. You've come to the completion, the end of a cycle. Or you have been going through 10 cycles, right? Releasing burdens, releasing the things that don't serve you at this time. After we paint your story with the tarot, we will ask the wise fool a question, go through your oracles, and close out your reading. The Emperor in reverse. Aries energy here. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, something is very controlling. The Emperor in reverse can abuse his power, abuse his authority. Let's see. Some of you are into politics. Just got the presidents in my head, trying to remember each one. I think who do we have? Jefferson on the nickel? Jefferson? Could be significant to you. Guides, spirits, benevolent beings. Let's paint a clear and accurate story, please, for pile 3. Help pile 3 know what they need to know for their highest good. What is the current energy, please, for pile 3? Current energy for pile 3. Definitely going through 10 cycles. The 10 of Pentacles. So beautiful. Money increase, but this is concerning family. It could be legacy. Ooh. The artist. The artist paints from what they know. They paint their canvas. You are an artist. You script what you want into the world, and you create the world. You imagine it into being. It's very much about using your imagination to create the world around you. Coming from that place, calling in, creating the lifestyle that you want, imagining it into being. With that 10 of Pentacles, the legacy. Who is in your legacy? Who do you want to be in your legacy? Loyalty. You want loyalty. You need it. What are pile 3's strengths at this time? The 9 of Cups. Well, you're either self-indulgent or you're self-assured, one or the two, and neither are very bad, to be honest with you. I mean, the 9 of Cups can be a selfish energy, depending, but it's wish fulfillment, right? Wish fulfillment in this sense is something that lasts, something that's stable, that's solid and has structure, that will last forever. You're creating that with the artist. Where should pile 3 focus at this time, please? Thank you. Yeah, being the student, being the Page of Pentacles, the learner of life. You will have a new beginning, by the way. There are new beginnings happening for you, and I feel like soon, yeah, faced right back at this situation here. A lot of earth in your chart. Could have heavy earth placements. Don't have to, but in the pentacle realm, things are showing up for you. This could also be a child for you. A child could be where you need to be focused on right now. Here you are, showing up. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. There you are. Fire sign showing up here. Focused on your empire, your legacy. It's a wish fulfillment for you. You're very focused on it. Where should pile 3 not focus at this time? Thank you. More fire showing up with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands to the Tower in reverse. No need to revisit the past. You've gone through this Tower moment already. Don't feed the Tower moment that happened in your life. Don't feed... You could also be avoiding a Tower. This could be you seeing something in advance with the Page of Pentacles and avoiding a Tower. Avoiding it. Now the Knight of Wands rushes at things, right? And it's about taking action and directing yourself with passion. Your fire passion. But Seven of Swords in reverse. Underlying this a secret or something silent that you've been kept silent. Maybe something you've been working on. Yeah, or waiting for. Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting for a start, a brand new start. And the Five of Swords in reverse. You were battling a lot of self-critical energy. Criticizing yourself. Self-criticism. I felt that. For some of you, it was self-criticism. Can I move forward? Can I erect my tower again? Can I have the legacy? Something may have even crumbled here. You're being asked not to focus on the ending. Don't focus on what crumbled. Okay? Because you have a new start. Focus on the beginning. Focus on the little new beginning that you have now. That is bringing you wish fulfillment and stability. The change. Change. There were energies, people in your circle who were being sneaky with you. Yes. Could have even been you. But regardless, those secrets have been brought to light now. Let's ask the wise fool what's currently going on in your situation, help maybe give you a strategy on how to approach your situation. We have build on an odd idea. Build on an odd idea. If this unusual thing is true, what else is true is the motto of the Upright Citizens Brigade, a noted improv humor group. If you hear an odd idea, say this. Yes, that's interesting. Where does that lead my thinking? The wise fool loves to build on ideas. What if humans had 7 fingers, 7, on each hand? You could name your fingers after the days of the week, and if someone did something you didn't like, you could flip them a Wednesday. If you were clumsy, you could say, sorry, I'm all weekends. You might have 2-finger opposing thumbs and likely have a better grasp on things. How would sports be affected? Would you be more sure-handed? What kind of piano music would be written? Different fingering and more chords. How about keyboards? How would hand tools be designed? What odd ideas can you build upon? We end on an odd number, 7 here, right? 7 underlying. So, whatever was odd about your situation, how can you use the oddities of your life to build? And do so from a creative place, with the artist originally underlying your spread. Become creative. If you're wondering if you should expound upon an idea, do it. Use the weirdness that is you to create. Your independent self. Independent self. Of self-expression, by the way. And this is your Aboriginal card because you yourself are the oddity, the creativity. You're probably one of those odd bunches in a bunch. The odd man, the odd woman, right? The odd one, the black sheep of your family. I have a feeling. I do. I have a feeling. You are the independent self. On page 57, 5s and 7s here. on these odd numbers. The odd one. Independence is a great trait to be developed and nurtured, but should not be combined with ego. 5 of Swords. Oh yeah. We are all social beings and need one another to love and to learn from. Too much independence can create lonely and inflexible people, which is no way to travel our life's journey. We need to share our experiences with one another in an effort to get the most out of this lifetime. Be controlling or isolating oneself will not enhance our learning experiences along our journey. So, for many of you, like I said, you're doing this to yourselves. It's okay. It's okay. You have been in the limelight now for some time, and as a result, have become a little self-centered. Oh boy. Which is causing problems in your close relationships. No harm has been done. It's just your friends and family are missing your involvement in their personal affairs. Spend some quality time with your loved ones and listen to what's been happening for them lately. You will be surprised that you missed so much of what was happening under your very nose. The catching up will be great, and lots of fun and laughter will be had by all. So, trying not to be selfish again with that energy, which the 9 of Cups can be self-indulgent. We know this. That's why I have to say this. I have to say it. We know that. This could be a time of, maybe some of you, many of you are public figures in the limelight. You carry leadership positions, or you're influencers, whoever you are. And, a lot of focus has been on you, but you've also somehow negated other significant relationships in your life where you need to focus, in other words. Guys, sorry, I have to wipe my eyes, and I'm going to pause momentarily to do this. All right. We're back. Okay. Where were we? Sometimes Spirit tries to blind me. No, I have noticed that though. Like, I'll get smoke in my eyes when sometimes something needs to be seen, right? A different perspective, like one eye especially too. Like, something needs to be seen a different way. Maybe you've only been seeing through one eye lately. Or you feel the need to keep one eye open. I don't know. Whatever the case is. Okay. We have number 13, Effort, as your numerology card. Let's read. Effort, effort, effort being needed here. Ooh. This card indicates a time when extra effort is required to overcome your current obstacles and challenges, as you are now being tested, and your attitude is the key. Rather than surrender to self-pity, laziness, negativity, or frustration, you must utilize your inner power, for you are stronger than you think. When the going gets tough, the tough must get going. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. When the going gets rough, the tough get rough. Yeah, yeah. I just heard that song. Oh, I've got something to tell ya. I've got something to say. I'm gonna put these wheels in motion. Oh, we can break for just a second. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Oh, darling, I'll climb any mountain. Darling, I'll do anything. Ooh, ooh. Wanna touch ya, and do the things that lovers do. Oh, I'm sorry. I know y'all don't want to hear me sing. Nope. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Pull yourself together and have faith in your success. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to call upon your inner and outer resources to achieve the outcomes you desire. Rather than succumb to quick fix solutions, shortcuts, or manipulation, you must plan, focus, and act with tenacity and drive. With effort and determination, you will break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. Never give up, and your success is guaranteed. The affirmation for this card: With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. With optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. I say it 3 times because it cements in your mind and in your subconscious when you say it 3 times, at least. You also pulled the Elixir of Life. This is about root-based chakra energy. Healing your root chakra at this time with the red rose. The red rose. Someone grows roses. Felt the need to say number 15. 15 is the Devil card. But it's also jovial. Jovial. And it's also... hello. Love. Love. It's about healing, consolidation, reinvigoration, and truth. A woman is leaning towards a deep red rose. She faces the flower with her eyes closed, concentrating on the lush bloom. She is receiving the sweet scent of nature and the energy of life. The wind rustles her hair, whispering the truths of the universe into her ears. She can hear her own breath mingling with the wind. Sitting quietly in nature by a stream or in a garden can help still our wandering mind and heal a troubled heart. So, for those of you who are healing, because we saw that at the beginning of your reading, or did we? Go sit outside in nature for a while. Oh boy. You pulled the Luna Moth, and you also pulled the Path. Transformation here with the Luna Moth, shedding an old skin, shedding an old way of being to embrace your life path, your right life path, but also you're drawing a line in the sand where you're not allowing things to cross. It's about having boundaries. You need to have proper boundaries with others at this time, not to let them intrude on your space, on your time. You need to have clear boundaries with people around you who are not meant to be in your energetic field. You're transforming and evolving into like something that can be short-lived. Don't allow short-lived moments out in the world to exceed the long-lived potential that you have with legacy, family. Don't... what's the word I'm looking for here? Shiny object syndrome. Don't have shiny object syndrome. The relationships you have outside are short-lived. They're fleeting. They're moments in time, but these are the relationships that you must remember to nurture over time. Have a clear line drawn in the sand to establish boundaries to keep your time and efforts precious to you, sacred to you. Your time is valuable. Also, you're putting in a lot of work right now, and I know you can feel overwhelmed by that, so take some time for yourself. Or take some time for another, to be with another. Your sexy card is the Diablo. The Diablo. Okay? You could have some Capricorn in your chart. But what this is telling me, back to, I think, there's a message here of selfishness. That was, you felt chained to an image. And also the devil in this in this deck is concerned about self-image, how she appears in the mirror. She's very self-critical. So this is self-actualization. And someone really loves your butt, by the way. Needing to feel good about yourself. Admiring it. Okay. The praise that you get from others is not genuine. For someone. I don't know who needed to hear that. Not everyone is genuine in their praise of you. And this could be quite literally even how you feel about yourself. Criticizing others because of the praise we want from outside. We require, or we want, or we feel like we want the world to validate our existence. And this is reminding you, first of all, not to give a shit. Okay? But second of all, the obsession can be vain. Vain. Okay? Vanity. For some of you, this is very much about vanity. And others could be doing this to you, you know, but we seek validation outside of ourselves, outside of our precious connections, which is family, or where it should be, right? We can all be this, so don't feel any kind of way. We can all chain ourselves to our worst fears, our worst aspects. We worry about self-image a lot because we have to maintain an image. And I feel like some of you are influencers, which, you know, maintaining an image is part of what you have to do. Just remember why you do it. The archangel working for you at this time is Michael. Archangel Michael. Not surprised to see that. Not surprised to see that at all. Actually, considering all the healing that we're doing here with the root chakra, and Archangel Michael rules the root chakra. This is about your security and your stability. It's also cycles finally coming to an end here with the world. You have completed a journey, and it's now time for the new beginning. The world is a completed journey, a completed cycle, right? A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So for many of you, you've gone through this. You've gone through what you needed to know, what you needed to be made aware of, so that you could properly heal from it. And you've taken the time back to get to know yourself better. Get to know the real you, not feel like you have to peacock and showboat. It's not about what others think of you, it's about what you think of you. What kind of relationship do you want to have with yourself? Congratulations. Your starseed message is weight of the world. Wow, look at there. Weight of the world, like double here for you. What have you been carrying on your back? Boundaries. Let it go. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. It's not yours to carry. For many of you, those of you who are really resonating with this and needed to hear this message, you have been carrying the weight of others on your back for so long. And you're being reminded that you can't, you have to take care of your temple first. You have to take care of yourself first. But it's also like, don't let others intrude their opinions, beliefs onto you, okay, or make you feel less than for being selfish. Nine of Cups in that regard. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's also about personal healing, personal self-fulfillment. Again, you don't need the world to validate who you are. You need to do that yourself. She's bathing in the water, to heal her body and to heal her mind from the pressures of outside society. And that's what many of you are worried about, or have been worried about. Release it. Let it go. Let it go. Back to the universe. Back out where it belongs, because it's not yours to begin with. Other people's pressures are not yours. The weight of the world does not belong to you. It is not yours to carry. Your world is enough, frankly. Pile 3, I hope something in this reading did resonate with you. Please do leave a like on the video. If so, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I look forward to seeing you and hearing from you in more readings. Take care for now. Bye for now.